I did, and everyone's commenting on, and you really rocked the red carpet last night.
Thank you.
You looked fantastic.
Thanks very much.
Your hair looks. Did you get any stick from anyone about don't cut your hair, or was this something that you wanted to do?
I kind of knew I would get stick, and that's why I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it. I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it. I just went and just had it done, and then just kind of like waited for people's after.
When did you have it done?
3 months ago.
And you did it, I read, at a New York, haircutting place. Did you know the place ahead of time? Did you scout it out? Did you make a list of where am I going to cut my ponytail and get my new look?
No, I took a couple of pictures of Mia Farrow into the hairdresser. I was like, I want to look like this. Make it happen. And I don't know, I mean...
And did your dad really tell you you're not Audrey Hepburn yet?
Well, the thing is, he was away when he first heard that I had it done, and I got this phone call. He was like, Emma, why did you do this? Because he hadn't seen me in the flesh, and yeah, he did. He said, actually, I think it was when I first told him I was thinking about doing it, like a long time ago. I was like, Daddy, I want to cut it all off. I want to just have short hair and just do something different for a bit. And he was like, don't get carried away. You know, you're not Audrey Hepburn yet. And but he loves it now, so he's eating his words.
So is it a huge kind of relief to say goodbye to Hermione at this point now in your life and go on with whatever's going to school and whatever else you're going to do?
Well, I keep trying to, but she keeps finding a way back into my life. Because I thought, I don't know, I still have 2 movies left to promote, and they're still cutting and editing part 2, so I might have to do some more voice recording and stuff for it. So it's a very gradual goodbye. I'm being eased out of it nicely, gently.
Gan said that you guys might be reshooting the epilogue at Leavesden because it was rushed or something.
On King's Cross.
Yeah, that was a stressful. We only had King's Cross. I mean, you can imagine we stopped trains literally so that we could do the scene.
It is Harry Potter.
It is. I mean, we are special. It is Harry Potter, but we only had 2 days, and. I was being sarcastic. Don't comment there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to fill that in because otherwise it'll be
Emma
written
Watson
down.
says we are
we
Harry
are
Potter.
special. No. What was I saying? Yeah, we only had 2 days to shoot it, and we needed so much more time than that. So yeah, we have reshoots at Christmas. So it's not over. It's not over yet, guys.
And how does it fit in with college?
It doesn't really. I have to kind of, I'm not going to lie, I kind of have to just work really hard when I'm there and just earn my professors' respect and trust that I'm hardworking and I take it seriously and that I will come up with the goods somehow.
Are you an English major?
I'm going to be a history major.
In what part of history?
I'm really interested in modern history, but to fulfill a history degree at Brown, you have to do modern and pre-modern. I haven't decided what I'm gonna really focus in yet, but it'll be something modern.
Are you enjoying it there? Is it? I mean, it's been now 18 months, isn't it?
Yeah, I am really enjoying it. I love it. I love history. I'm glad. I very needed English, and I'm glad I did.
At Brown, do the other students ever ask you to help them with their English accents or anything? Because Americans are, I think, very impressed with English accents.
They never asked me to help. They just just at the very beginning they would pick up everything that I said, and I would say jump, and they'd be like, jumper, and I'd be like, yes. And then after a while they just got used to it. My best friend Madison, she keeps a list on her phone of all of the different English slang that I say, so she has kind of like a translator, so she can understand without having to ask me, what on earth are you talking about when you say knackered, or what do you mean when you ask for sellotape, and stuff like that.
I understand you've been in a couple of college productions. How's that been?
It was really fun. I loved it. It was so nice to do something that was a little bit less pressurized than Harry Potter.
What plays did you do?
I did Chekhov, Three Sisters.
That's a difficult production.
It was. I played Arena. It was really difficult. Actually. I have no idea how we managed it. We didn't even have that long a rehearsal period, but somehow we pulled it off. We got good reviews. So.
Did you have to audition?
I did. I went to 2 rounds of auditions, and yeah.
And have you done another movie since Harry Potter?
I did. I just did a film called My Week with Marilyn.
Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah.
Oh my God! And who-
I don't play Marilyn though.
No.
Michelle Williams plays Marilyn. That woman has some serious. I don't know.
Acting
She's got
chops?
guts to do that. Yeah.
And you play her best friend, or
No, I play. So the film is about Colin Clark, who was a runner on one of her movies, and they had this kind of thing. But at the beginning of the movie, he falls for the wardrobe assistant, moi, and then he runs off with Marilyn and dumps me for a while, and then he gets older and wiser and comes back and begs for forgiveness, and I give him punishments.
was it hard to pick to say yes to that role, or was it like so easy?
So easy. I was coming back on the train from Paris, having just done a photo shoot, and I was exhausted. And the last thing I wanted to do was read a script. My agent called me up, and she was like, "Please just read the script. You won't regret it. Please just read it." I was didn't want to. And then the minute I opened it up, I couldn't put it down. And the part was small but really interesting, and had like a really good character arc, and was like really well formed, even though it had a few scenes. And I called her straight back, and I was like, "Yes, all right, you're right. I'm in. So it was nice, and yeah, I was offered the part, so that
You
was
could do it
amazing.
with your Mia Farrow haircut.
I had to wear a wig.
Oh.
I had to wear a wig. I was trying right up until the last second to persuade Simon Curtis that I should have short hair, but he said it's too sophisticated, so had to have a wig.
What about what's going on with your fashion interests? It's something that's been a big part of your life off screen. What are you doing with regards to fashion right now?
I just did a clothing line with Alberta Ferretti, which is really exciting. We are doing an organic clothing range.
What's it called?
I'm not sure I can reveal the name yet. I need to double check.
We won't
that.
tell anyone. Just tell us.
I'm not sure about that. There will be more information about it soon. But,
Okay.
Did you help design it?
yeah, I did. It was really hard for us to, like, whenever I was in London, she was in Milan, and we were crossing paths in New York and all over. But we email like every week at the moment. And I'm really proud of what we put together, and it's just, I'm so excited that, someone who is established and as big a designer as Alberta is like really interested in, because she wrote to me and she said, "I saw what you did with People Tree, and I think it's such a great idea, and would you do something with me?" And I was like, "Yeah."
So when do you think we'll
definitely.
see when will the line come out?
That'll be, I think, just after Christmas.
And did you turn to your own wardrobe? For example, like someone like Kate Moss, who sort of looked for inspiration. Did you do that?
Jane Birkin was my inspiration for this collection.
It's a kind of classic French.
Very classic French, lots of
60s Jane Birkin.
60s Jane Birkin, exactly.
I wonder if
Sorry, can I
Hermione-
just ask, are you going to ask about
No,
fashion?
go ahead.
I just want to check, you said it was organic, is that something, and obviously People Tree,
Yeah.
it was an organic ethical range.
Yeah.
Is that something that you'd like to champion? I mean, and dealing with
Yes.
Alberta
I will
Ferretti
work.
is amazing.
I will put it out there. I will work for anyone for free if they're prepared to make their clothing fair trade and organic.
Yeah.
I'll do it. It's really hard to get people interested in it, and
Yeah.
like 1% of something of clothing in the UK at the moment is used making organic cotton, which is such a shame, because it seems like environmental and ethical presence is really making its way into like supermarkets and so many different areas of consumers, like, sorry, I've lost my sentence,
bag.
but with clothing, for some reason people just don't seem to question who made this, where is this from, like,
Is that why you were vintage last night?
yes.
What was it that turned you on